The arch and curl begins lying on the back with knees bent and feet flat on the ground. We interlace our fingers and place them behind our head, elbows resting on the ground. If your elbows don't comfortably touch the ground, grab yourself some cushions to support the elbows to make you feel more relaxed and comfortable. We begin with a deep breath into the belly, and as we do this, we tip the pelvis towards the toes, creating an arch in the lower back and allowing the chin to gently tip towards the chest. We pause at the top of this movement to notice the tightness in the back of the body and the length in the front. We then slowly exhale and allow the back to float to the floor with the pelvis and head returning to resting. We take a resting breath in, and as we exhale, we gently flatten the lower back into the floor, drawing the pelvis towards the rib cage, softly tucking the chin to the chest. Draw the elbows towards each other to hug the head, really noticing the spreading of the shoulder blades across the back. We continue sinking the belly and begin to curl up, floating the head and shoulders off the floor by drawing the rib cage down towards the pelvis and sinking the sternum, really caving in through the chest and stomach. Remember, this is not a sit-up. It's the gentle caving in through the center of the body that is creating this C curve of your spine. So be sure not to pull on the head at all. Keeping your elbows hugging the head, we inhale and slowly begin to release the pelvis and lower upper body back to resting. Once the head touches down, we then very slowly, and to the count of 4, allow the elbows to fall to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a resting breath. We're now going to flow through the arch and curl one more time, but in one fluid movement. So taking a deep breath into the belly, tip the pelvis towards the toes, creating the arch in the lower back, chin tips to chest. Pause and notice the expansion through the front and the tightness at the back. As we exhale, we release the back through resting, then continue to flatten the back into the floor. Elbows hug the head. Now sink the belly, sink the rib cage, sink the sternum, allowing the head and shoulders to float off the floor. Pause, noticing the tightness at the front, the length at the back. As we inhale, we begin to release the head and shoulders towards the floor as we slowly return the pelvis to resting. When the head touches down, begin to release the elbows, aiming to have them touch the floor at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a resting breath and relax.